What's the best instant revenge you've seen in class? There was this kid, Mark, who thought he was a genius, like the next Galileo. I swear, during a geometry test, he finished in 10 minutes, slammed his pen on the desk, and proudly said, "Done." Sarah, sitting next to him, was still on the third question. Mark got up, went over, grabbed her paper, and said something like, "Come on, even a grade schooler could do this." Then he scribbled random stuff on it, laughed, and went back to his seat. Sarah started crying. The next day, while the teacher was explaining triangles, Mark interrupted her. "Excuse me, but there's a much faster way to do this," he said, and without asking, walked up to the board, drew 2 random lines, and said, "There, that's better." The teacher didn't say a word. She just erased everything and kept teaching like nothing happened. Mark started shouting that she was jealous of his intelligence and afraid of being overshadowed by a student. Then he began bringing college textbooks to class, slamming them loudly on his desk during silent study time, flipping through the pages like he was in some kind of movie, and saying things like, "This middle school stuff is killing my brain." Once, Thomas asked him for help with fractions, and Mark rolled his eyes like, "Full rotation. Fractions? Seriously? I'm working on differential equations. Maybe start by counting on your fingers." At parent-teacher night, his mom stormed in. Mark needs to be in an advanced class. Regular math is just a waste of his time. He's been studying calculus since he was 10. His dad chimed in too. "I think you're holding him back. Maybe you're just not equipped to teach someone with his talent." They demanded to see the principal and have Mark tested immediately for a high school math program. "He's rotting in this beginner-level environment," his mom snapped. "You're stifling his mind." The teacher just smiled. "All right, I'll prepare something special for Mark." The next Monday, the surprise arrived. "Class, today we have a very special guest," the teacher said. In walked a college-aged girl. "This is Julia, captain of the Lincoln High School math team. She's here to scout students for the university's summer program." Mark started waving his hands like crazy. "Pick me. I was born for this." The teacher nodded. "Mark, you're always so confident. Go ahead, show Julia what you can do." Mark rushed to the board like he was on America's Got Talent. Julia handed him the marker. "Take your time," she said sweetly. A problem appeared on the screen. Mark dove right in, writing in huge letters, explaining everything out loud like he was filming a tutorial for beginners. "Obviously, we start with integration by parts," he said, drawing symbols that looked super complicated to us middle schoolers. "Most people get confused here, but you just need to remember your calculus basics." He filled half the board with wild stuff. "Now comes the hard part, substitution," he said even louder. "This is where most students get lost. But now, watch this magic." He wrote another line of weird equations, then turned around, beaming. "There's the answer. Any questions about my method?" Julia looked at him. "You're very confident, Mark." Mark grinned. "Thanks. I've been working on advanced calculus for months. My peers aren't even close to this level." Julia gave a half smile. "You're right. This problem is usually given to college students, but in abstract algebra. And what you wrote isn't math. It's just nonsense." The room went dead silent. Then she added, "It was a number theory problem. It was about prime factorization. It had nothing to do with calculus." Mark didn't help anyone ever again after that day.